Hello class, this is the last set of examples for exponential equations. However, in this one, it may look like a quadratic, but it's actually a bit of a twist to this. So here we go. So to solve this one, we first take a look at the problem that we have. In this case, it's this one here. So first, well, like in the previous, this can become 3 to the power of x plus, now this is going to be written as 3 to the power of x times 3 to the power of 1, or just times 3, minus 36 equals 0. Now this is going to be, I'm going to write this as 3 to the power of x plus 3 lots of 3 to the power of x. Now the reason why I do that is this is actually 1 lot of 3 to the power of x. So when we collect like terms for these two, this actually becomes 4 lots of 3 to the power of x. And now I'm actually going to move this 36 across to become positive 36. Now we can easily divide out the 4, which gives us 9. And I hope you can see from here, this is going to be 3 to the power of x equals 3 squared. So x is actually 2. So this is actually not a quadratic at all. But yeah, just using index laws and just basic equation solving, we've solved this one. So you can probably tell that this is actually near identical in the method and solving. So I'll give you a moment to solve this yourself. So here we go. So for this one, I'm going to now immediately write this one as 1 lots of 2 to the power of x. You don't necessarily have to write that. Plus, now I'm going to show you the middle step here. This is 2 to the power of x times 2 squared. I'm going to move this 40 across to become positive 40. Now, because of that, this is actually going to become 4, which I'm going to move to the front. This becomes 4 lots of 2 to the power of x. And this is 1 lot of 2 to the power of x equals 40. And now I hope from here you can see the end of this. Now, I've shown this step here just to make sense of this index law. If you're getting confident, you can move straight from here to here. Now, solving this, we get 5 lots of 2 to the power of x equals 40. Dividing by 5, we get 8. And we'll just go straight to the idea x must equal 3. And so I hope that's giving you an insight into solving exponential equations. Some of them are reducible to quadratics, while others actually require us to understand the index laws of, index laws better. Hope to see you in the next videos, and best of luck.